Collective reading. Like, first off, I heard this or that. So I don't know if there's like options between two things, two people, two situations. I'm just hearing this or that. So I feel like this is somebody that doesn't quite know what to choose. I think they want to try for something that maybe they haven't done before, or they just want to maybe stick to something and continue to explore that. It does feel like a choice being made. Could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Again, like with the Two of Swords, you know, needing to make the decision. And still not like really being able to fully decide on something, not having either enough information or not knowing what to choose, or not having the clarity needed, right? I feel like one option brings this person towards a new direction. So this is somebody that's considering, do I stay in something and continue to try there, or do I go and explore something of a new opportunity, but I don't know what happens there. Now with the Fool card, it's funny in this deck, this to me, you know, it screams freedom. It's like, Yahoo! Like, Yahoo! I'm gonna go off on this hill and I'm gonna see where this broom takes me. And you know what I mean? It feels like that. Like it's just an invigorating sense of freedom. I feel like whatever this person has been dealing with, which they are thinking if they should still try with, it's been difficult. It's probably also not something they truly want to do, but I can see why they would want to stick to comfort, or to close to home, or to the familiar. So they're really thinking, what do I choose? Where do I go? That seems to be the energy. Let's clarify a little more. Denial, magnetic, roller coaster, receipts, desire. So this is obviously somebody that is actually drawn toward one option. You know, like that's what they probably really want. I feel like that's why there's just this sense of invigorating freedom towards the idea of something new. I think that's what they want. That's what they actually desire. But, you know, they don't actually have the proof that if they choose that, that is going to actually bring them either success, completion, or whatever it is they're seeking. I think they're staying with what they know, even though it's probably half-hearted. It's not what they really truly want. This is somebody that obviously knows what they want, but they kind of keep themselves in this state of you know, the hangman energy of like, I don't know which one, but you know, this is somebody you know what you want. It's just a matter of making the choice and then like following through on however way that turns out, which I think is where this person, potentially king energy, is kind of, you know, dropping off on when they're making the decision. Okay. Now here's the thing. That's the thing about life. We can try to make the best possible decision, which makes sense, or which is practical, or which is what we want. In the end, we can't ever really guarantee that it's going to be right. Okay, because things can look right and you can make that choice and then it all goes to shit. You know what I mean? Like, so there's never any real guarantee. That's what I just want to say. So in situations like this, the best thing is to just go with what you sincerely want. Okay, because everything else follows after that. As long as it's intentional, it's what you sincerely want. Whether it works out or not, sometimes that's beside the point. It's like you made the choice that was best for you. Okay. I mean, I feel like this is somebody that tends to stay in the comfort zone. They tend to stick to the familiar. They're not an adventurous energy. You know, that's the misconception. People may think they're adventurous because they do adventurous things. But the true sense of adventure is going into something, you know, that is a new concept, and maybe risking a little bit with it, right? And that requires change, okay? And so I feel like this is somebody that, for some reason in my mind, I feel like this person thinks they are adventurous. But I kind of feel like it's an adventure in certain things, but not like in the true sense of adventure. Like the true sense of adventure here would be what? Go off the cliff, see where the broom takes you. That's the true sense of adventure. It's not stick to what you know, stick to the comfort zone. I mean, if we're talking in this context, not saying that if you are somebody that tends to stick to your comfort zone, that's good or bad. Not that at all. I don't even know why I have to explain that, but I just feel like there are some, people that don't quite get the concept. So, obviously this is somebody that fears new, fresh start, new beginning. They fear it. They're so unaware of it, they don't know if they should risk it, right? Which is understandable, obviously, especially if you are risking something that is quite significant, okay? Yeah, I feel like this is, you know what, if you are the type of person that would rather take their time and see where things go, that's perfectly all right too, okay? It's just for this particular reading, for this particular king, you already know what you truly want, okay? And so what you want versus what you're doing, they're never gonna connect. It's never going to sync because it's two totally different paths. I mean, it's basic, honestly. It's basic. It's like, that's just what it is. And this is somebody that can continue to kind of, struggle with whatever this is, or just take the opportunity and see where it goes, right? I don't think you would ever really feel like you have achieved a sense of fulfillment, success, completion, if you don't go towards what you want. Right? Like there has to be a level of interest, desire, investment in something for you to feel a sense of fulfillment, achievement, or success. And that's not, I mean, you can still have that probably by sticking to the things that you know, familiarity, comfort zone. I guess it's just more of maybe the consistency of it, right? The follow through on that. But if you want to really, I guess, indulge yourself in that sense of fulfillment, you would obviously have to pour your heart into something you actually really want. I don't know what we're debating about here, honestly, in this. It's like, okay. Again, that's just the guidance for this particular collective reading. You can continue to be tortured by this, or you can see where it takes you. It's like, God, same shit, different day, right? Pisces, Gemini, Capricorn, Scorpio. The number 10, Aquarius energy.